Hey guys, welcome to another video, and just before we begin this video, I want to give you a caveat. This video is for undergrads. This is not for masters or PhD applicants. We have made separate videos for them, and if you request us, again, I'll be making similar videos for you guys as well. But in this one, I'm going to be telling you exactly how you can apply to US, Canadian, European universities for free without paying a single dollar, and you're going to be able to apply. And to me, the biggest advantage of this is, even if you're confused about whether you should go overseas or not, these universities, these are something you can just apply to for free. And tomorrow, let's say you get admitted, okay, great, now you have a choice. If you don't get admitted, still great, because you were already on two minds about whether you should go or not, right? So this thing is a major advantage. I want you to stick around. It's going to be a less than 10-minute video, and I'll tell you exactly how you can go ahead and apply, even if you're doing it on your own. And if you need additional support, of course, we're always here to help you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do that, because it gives me so much support and helps me create more such videos. All right, thank you so much again, and I'll move on. Right, so the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be searching on Google for CommonApp. Now, this is a portal that you can use to apply to, again, over here it will say all 50 states, that's the US, the United States, and you can apply to District of Columbia, as well as Canada, China, Japan, and many European countries. It's crazy how simple the undergraduate application process can be just by using CommonApp, and how cheap it can be as well, because they give you a ton of application fee waivers. Don't believe me? Coming up in the video, I'm going to be opening this portal right over here, okay? And the first thing, of course, you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create your account, okay? So you're going to create your account, and of course, the process to create an account is a little bit lengthy, so I'm not going to be going through that. But of course, once you're done creating the account, your account will look something like this right over here. This is my dashboard. Right now I've added 2 universities over here. Now, Common App does not always have the pros, it also has some cons, and I'm going to be making sure in this video I protect you from those cons. Okay, so for now I'm just logged in right over here, as you can see, and the dashboard for you, it may be empty because right now I've added some colleges just as a trial right here, but otherwise it'll be empty for you. You can add as many as 20 universities or colleges over here, but in general, all you need to do is you need to go to college search right over here. You need to basically search for the college that you're interested in. For instance, if you're interested in Stanford, you can basically type in Stanford and it'll start showing up. Okay, you can even see more details about what kind of deadlines it has, what kind of application fee applies, etc. Okay, whether you have to take tests, what kind of grades are required, what kind of recommendations are required, everything is covered right over here. So it's definitely a great resource. The only downside is that this is only for undergrads. Again, if you're an undergrad, this should be your go-to in most cases. Now, one more thing over here, guys. This is not it. This is not just, the reason I'm showing you this video. It's actually a lot more than that. So let me actually take you back to this college search, and over here you will see this option of filters. This is your golden opportunity, you can say. Now let me actually tell you why. So you open up the filters, and again you will see over here you can choose the country. They have a couple of countries over here. These are the countries you can apply to with Common App. Okay, I see that Singapore is also listed over here. I did not know about that, but again, I'm learning. Okay, so there's that. Then there's, which term are you going for? Is it fall 21, spring 21, or any other term, right? So you can basically shortlist by that. But the most important filter over here is that no fee for domestic applicants and no fee for international applicants filter. If you're a domestic applicant, go with this one. If you are an international applicant, go with this filter. And again, you will see that you don't need to pay any application fee to these universities to apply. So it's kind of a free shot. You just go ahead and apply. As long as you've taken the test of TOEFL or IELTS, generally you're good to go and you can apply. And the TOEFL or IELTS is generally a very easy test to take. You don't need to prepare even more than 10-15 days. And I actually have a video that I'll link up right over here that you can see, just in case you'd like to know how to prepare for these tests. Alright, so let's say that you are done with the test. Now you're applying without an application fee. Now you can also basically go ahead and apply other filters, like whether a letter of recommendation should be required, whether a standardized test like the SAT should be required. Do you need to have a personal essay, etc., right? You go ahead and you basically click on show all the colleges that apply, right? So these are the universities or colleges that don't need you to pay a single penny to even apply to them, right? After you apply, when you get the admit, or you don't get the admit, you're probably not going to be caring about that, right? Even if you don't get it, it's still not basically money out of your pocket. It's still just a little bit of time that you spend on the applications, right? And Common App actually does not let you spend a lot of time as well. Let me actually show you about that. See, so let's say that you are interested in one of these universities or one of these colleges. I'm trying to look at something that I would probably like, but again, I'm not able to find a whole lot of those. But anyway, let's say that I am looking at University of Dayton, and I'm just going to click on the plus icon over here. So as you can see, it's going to be added to my dashboard and my list of colleges as well. Okay, now let's say I go into my colleges over here. I'm going to be able to see that, okay, these are my colleges. I can basically take a look at these and their requirements, etc., etc. I can go onto my dashboard, and I can also see this application requirements button, which I found to be very, very useful, by the way, because it's going to be telling you exactly, in combination, all the universities you're applying to, this is what you need to show: 2 LORs, 1 SOP, etc., etc., right? So basically you can learn all of that from here, whether you require the SAT, whether you require this or that, whatever it is, how many recommendations you require, from whom you require the recommendation, etc. All of that is already covered over here. It's as simple as that. Okay, but with that said, I'm going to be leaving this right over here, because again, I'm not going to be getting into the advanced parts or the details. I just want to show you how you can apply for free. Once you're done with selecting your colleges, you can go onto the Common App over here, and you can start filling up the information, right? In general, this is literally a single application. You may have filled 10, 15 applications in general if you apply separately to universities or colleges. But again, this is a single application. It's a combined application that you can send to colleges. Okay, and after that, of course, you can also take a look at financial aid resources. In general, they are useful for domestic applicants for the most part, but also you can take a look at those just in case you are an international as well. All right, so with that said, once this is done, you go on and you finish this application. You're going to be able to submit it, and once you submit it, your application is sent to the universities and you get a response from them pretty soon. Okay, generally that is it, but hold on, hold your horses. There are a few cons as well. Point number one, the major con that I could find is that not every university is going to be affiliated with Common App. So for instance, you want to apply to University of California, Berkeley. I'm just giving you an example, don't quote me on that. But let's say Berkeley, you want to apply to that, and there are chances that Berkeley is not listed on this resource. They may not have a partnership with Common App. Now, I'm not saying that Berkeley is the same exact college, but I'm just saying that take it as an example, right? There could be your favorite college or your favorite university that is not listed over here, and that can happen all the time. It's a very common scenario. Okay, the second thing that is going to be a little bit of a turn off for me, at least, is that these colleges, these universities, they're not always the best ones out there. I'm not going to say that these are the top 10, top 15 universities. Not always will Common App have all the top universities or colleges as well. In general, what I'm trying to say is that definitely they might have a good percentage of the top universities listed over here, but at the same time, if you don't really know what you're doing, you can end up applying to universities or colleges that you probably won't want to attend after you get the admission. So in order to avoid that, I have again an excellent resource for you. You can go on over here to ymgrad.com, and once you go over here, and you can basically take a look at the university that you're interested in. For instance, I just saw John Hopkins over here. Now, in order to verify if that's something that may be a good fit for me as well, I can go ahead and take a look at it over here. I'll say Johns Hopkins University, and I'll just select that, and you can see that's a pretty good ranked university. It's a top university by all means, right? There's all kinds of things over here, what kind of how many people go in. In general, you want to take a look at the acceptance rates as well. If you go ahead and click on undergrad over here, you'll see the acceptance rate of the undergrad. In general, anything that's below 30% is a good acceptance rate, and you should go for that university or college. Okay, so make sure to verify that acceptance rate, and make sure to verify that your scores on these tests over here are good enough to get into this university. Otherwise, you can go ahead and apply to something else, right? Because you can apply to up to 20 universities through the Common App in general in the first go. And of course, you don't want to waste it or waste your time on an application that won't get accepted. Okay, so again, make sure that you verify the reputation of the college. If it's not listed on this website, in general, you can assume that it's not a top university or college by any means. Common App does have a whole lot of colleges and universities that you would probably not have heard of in most cases. For instance, let's say this one over here. I'm not sure if I've heard of this one. And if you search for this and you don't find a result, in general, you can assume that it's not a great topmost university. For now, I did find one, and you can see the ranking is pretty low over here. It's a UK university again, but at the same time, you want to keep track of the rankings. You want to keep track of exactly what's going on. The acceptance rate over here is a little too high for me. As you can see over here, it's 95% plus. So I would probably avoid this university. Okay, keep these things in mind, guys. And finally, at the same time, all the best for your applications. If you need help with your applications, again, this is something that you can do. You can go ahead, take a look at the YM services, and they can help you with the whole application process as well. Again, that's something that we do one-on-one. But apart from that, in general, all the best. You can do this on your own as well, and I hope that you get into your dream university or college by applying to it for free, now that you know this. All right, again, more info on the masters and PhD ones coming up soon. There's one more resource that you can use, and again, I want to point that out. That's the Instagram page, my Instagram page, by the way. You can go ahead, take a look at it. I am making a lot of content that will be helpful for you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care for now.